Can he take it? There he is. Can he get the frag kill?
I mean, the question here is, at
kill.
what point does DDK start to really freak out and just start to try and turtle up and just run? Because GaRpY does have the upper advantage now, and as you can see, he's going to, saying that he's tagged down to 64, loses all his armor. And the advantage that GaRpY had, he just threw away with those 2 mistakes. I mean, he jumped into the first rocket and really should have fallen away from the second.
Nobody's actually picked up this Mega, I don't think. I think it is definitely open game. We just saw an exchange which left them both down to 40 health. All we need now is one of these air rockets to hit. DDK, obviously, with the upper hand, is taking a slow approach, waiting for GaRpY to make that aggressive mistake that happens when you're behind. When you're just chasing, you can just step back, take it calmly, and that's exactly what he's doing.
As you can see, we are following GaRpY here, and desperation has started to set in, of course. 50 seconds left. He only needs 1 frag to force us into overtime, but he did lose the first map as well, so obviously perhaps confidence. No, I'm saying confidence. I don't think confidence is going to be an issue for a player of GaRpY's caliber, but DDK does appear to be the sort of greater tactician here. He's been holding the high ground for most of the game. He's had the lead for most of the game, and as you can see, even considering he lost control of the map for like 2 minutes, he's managed to stack himself up 103 and 117, so I don't know how GaRpY's actually going to shut him down here, because DDK probably has enough legs to actually get him out of any situation, especially now he's picked up that red.
It's only 20 seconds left in the game. It is looking very tight. He's managed to get a rocket. It really comes down to this last battle. Can he get him out now? No, he can't.
Nope.
I think the game's over. Yeah, and he's already said GGs are out. So it's a 3-frag game in the end, but unlucky to GaRpY. Had a good chance there. It really needed that final control. Couple of frags more, it would have been his game. Good games to DDK, they're well played. He is now the champion of tonight. 2 frags up.
Yeah, just never really, GaRpY, this is of course, never really established his dominance. I mean, once he got, control of, say, a Mega and a red, it was chipped away at by DDK, and DDK did a great job with the LG. I mean, that's what R2K was saying just before you actually came in, that you've really got to watch out for his LG play, because he's so deadly accurate with it. It can be a difference maker. I mean, it's not necessarily, like it is with the rail, where if you've got somebody like, say, Sturmy with the rail, who hits, say, 70% of easy rail shots. Yeah. It's not necessarily that big of a difference, but couple that with his map knowledge and his item control, and the fact that he just doggedly chipped away at GaRpY. The whole time that GaRpY had the momentum and had the chance to build some kind of control, he was being harassed the whole time by DDK. So I think DDK did an exceptional job of choosing his engagements tactically and then deciding, what was the best course of action from there.
In all honesty, I really think that came down to the spawn. We saw, as we kicked off, there was a 7-1 frag difference right off the get-go. Yep. If you looked at the battles, when you actually saw both of them having armor and health, GaRpY actually was coming out with the advantage. I think what happened there was the momentum was on the side of DDK. He obviously has a bit more experience when he's under control. There was the clock ticking, and he really didn't have that chance to come back and get control and calmly take the lead. And I think that's what really happened at the end there.
It seemed it was always at that tipping point for GaRpY where, another 2 conversions and that would be solidly controlled the game, but he never just seemed to be able to get those. And it wasn't that he was missing shots, it was the fact that DDK was so quick on his feet. I mean, if DDK knows that Mega health is going to be up, he's going to lead you on a wild goose chase so he can loop back around and pick it up. And we saw that numerous times, and we saw it in the first map as well. So I'm not surprised by the difference in tactical play, considering, GaRpY, not widely considered a Quake jeweler, but with him making the transition over to Quake Live, that's going to come down the pipeline, and he is going to be one of the dominant UK forces in deathmatch.
Definitely. I mean, I think if you look at GaRpY and DDK, they're both evenly skilled. DDK has that slight upper hand, and that's what we saw tonight. Yeah,
most definitely, most definitely. And I have to say that commiserations to GaRpY, because he did put in a good fight. I mean, it's not like it was a one-sided whitewash for DDK, even though it was 2-0. It was still one of those games that really could have gone either way if it wasn't for the fact that GaRpY had the worst spawns I think I've ever seen.
And then DDK had some impressive rockets. Sorry, at the end there rockets, we saw a couple of air rockets.
Definitely on target, definitely on target, and really just that accuracy with the rocket and couple that with the high ground domination. That was probably what separated the second map. So. I think DDK probably gets the nod for being the better tactician, but given a couple of weeks, I think GaRpY is going to probably out-aim him, to be quite honest.
I actually think that I'm very excited to see what these players actually transform like when we go to Quake Live. I mean, Quake Live obviously have some different weapons. They have, well, not different weapons, but RG's obviously 80 damage. You have the nerfed LG, and it really comes down to a lot of small changes which make a big difference. And I'm really excited to see the future of 1v1 FPS. I really think that it's going to be a big deal.
Yeah, most definitely. And you know, with it coming back, that's a huge bonus for the UK scene. And not only the UK scene, but the worldwide scene, because some of my best memories have revolved around deathmatch games that I've watched. And, you know, thinking back to sort of the classic VU Fatality clashes, the Toxic and Cooler games and all that kind of stuff, if we see a return to that level of play, it's only a good thing for esports in general, not just deathmatch. So maybe we'll see that in the pipeline. I think with ESL sort of, you know, promoting Quake 3 and then going into Quake Live when that's ready, that's only going to give us a much stronger, more versatile scene.
Yeah, I mean, just look at the bonus features of Quake Live. When you're looking at it, you have this game which is, it's basically allows for professional gaming. It's got everything, vertical integration. You can see your stats. You can see what teams that are playing against. I mean, it's a very impressive game, and I'm looking forward to the future of this.
Definitely, definitely. Now, without holding us up any longer, of course, this will be up on ESL TV on demand. It's content that you control. It's at your fingertips 24/7. It's like having a time machine, a DVR, and friends. I implore you to check it out at your leisure, of course. Now, without further ado, let's pass it over to Matt, because I believe he does have an interview.
Cheers, Jay and Sam. I'm joined here by DDK and the legendary GaRpY. DDK, was that the expected outcome?
To be honest, I thought it was going to be a pretty even game, because GaRpY is obviously a very skilled player, and I never know what to expect. But I think the second map, I got quite lucky. I think the odds were in my favor on like some of the frags that I made with the rocket launcher in particular.
GaRpY, you feeling a little bit deflated after that one?
Not really, because I wasn't expected to win. I've not played Quake 3 for very long, but I couldn't play my game properly, so the best man won on the day.
DDK, congratulations on winning your first ever Intel Friday night game. Are you going to be at the grand finals?
Yeah, of course, of course. You'll see me there.
Who do you think's your biggest threat right now?
Aside from GaRpY, I'd say Hell. You really don't know what to expect with Hell. I mean, he's a very good player. He's been playing a very long time, so you know he's pretty renowned. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
Well, we all hugely enjoyed watching you play here today. It was fantastic. Can't wait to see you back in action. Anything else you want to talk about before we leave you? Giraffes, teapots, orange juice?
I'll do some shout-outs if that's okay.
Go for it.
Much love to Adam, otherwise known as Haz, and this little Dutch guy called Skip, or Nigel. Yeah, he wanted me to make him a shout-out, but apart from that, that's it.
Well, cheers. Thanks a lot, guys. So that was the Quake 3. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it on the video on demand. Stay tuned on the ESL Pro Series UK website to keep track of all the action and all the updates. Bye for now.